All right, we are good to go. In seat one, we have Pat. In seat two, we have Ayush. And in seat three, we have Mario. All the very best to all of you.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Let's get started. Pat, your pick.
Art 1, please.
Art 1 for Pat. In the build-up to the Club World Cup final, Cole Palmer and Ousmane Dembele were seen positioned on a steel beam about 850 feet above the ground near the MetLife Stadium in New York. Which iconic 1932 photograph involving 10 more subjects inspired this poster?
Well, I'm not sure the exact wording. It's the construction workers on the Rockefeller Center sitting on the beam eating their lunch. Workers having lunch. I'm not quite sure what the.
I think you are close enough, so I'll give you a point. This is I got lunch, I got workers, I got Rockefeller Center as well. This is lunch at our skyscraper. They are building the 30 Lock Rock Plaza. Ayush, your pick.
I'll take movies one.
Movies one for you. This Indian film, based on a documentary, celebrates the love for movies in a small town near Bombay. Which globally famous antagonist is being mimicked by the man on the second image with an apt hairdo in a film within the film?
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor is absolutely correct. Quickly dispatched. This is indeed Lex Luthor in Superboys of Malegaon. Mario, your pick.
Media and Ent 1.
Media and Entertainment 1 for you. In 2016, Shona McCarthy took over as the chief executive of the Edinburgh Fringe, a role she would go on to serve for 9 years. Prior to this, she had led which city's term as the UK City of Culture? This city's association with the world of entertainment happens through a sitcom set during the final years of an ethno-nationalistic conflict.
Uh, uh,
Last 5 seconds.
Belfast.
Sorry?
Belfast.
Not really. Pat?
Derry or London Derry, whichever you want.
That is correct. The show being Derry Girls. This is indeed London Derry. Pat, your pick.
Geography 1, please.
Geography 1 for Pat. Called Yakchal, these structures were built in ancient Persia to store something sourced from nearby mountains. These structures had holes near the bottom to keep cool air flowing into the vast underground and holes near the top through which hot air would be funneled out. What was stored in these structures?
Frozen material like ice.
Ice is correct. This is indeed frozen material, so ice. Ayush, your pick.
I'll take literature one.
Literature 1 for Ayush. Which three introductory words from a mid 19th century work detailing a sailor's maniacal quest have been blanked out in the title of this book of ghazals by Kashmiri American poet Agha Shahid Ali?
Mm, Call me Ishmael.
Call Me Ishmael is correct from Moby Dick. Mario, your pick.
Science is 1.
Science is 1 for Mario. The optical landing system is a tool that gives pilots important guidance when they are making their final approach to land on an aircraft carrier. It's called the meatball because pilots see a glowing round light that helps them stay on the right glide path. Which organization's insignia, nicknamed the meatball for its similar glowing design, features a red vector on a blue background?
NASA.
NASA is correct. Quickly dispatched. This is indeed NASA. Pat, your pick.
Art 2, please.
Art 2 for Pat. This French town was probably the first major town to be liberated by the Allied forces during Operation Overlord. If you think about history, the way a collective force moved from England to French Normandy is quite an interesting reversal. Which French town is this? Which houses this artwork where a soldier from the past is trying to stitch a piece of history using a graffiti?
Bayeux.
Bayeux is correct. This is indeed Bayeux of Bayeux Tapestry fame. Ayush, your pick.
I'll take history and civics one.
History and civics 1 for Ayush. The Guinness World Record for longest traffic jam in terms of number of vehicles happened in the last decade of the 20th century, where around 18 million cars were involved. Because a large number of people wanted to experience a holiday, Easter, for the very first time. In which city did this record breaking traffic jam take place?
Uh, I'll say Beijing.
Can you come again?
Beijing.
Is incorrect. Mario?
Hong Kong.
Sorry?
Hong Kong.
Not Hong Kong. Pat?
Pass.
Can I try and is
No.
it
This
Shanghai?
is not China. This is Berlin.
Oh,
After the Berlin Wall fall and East and West Germany became together,
oh, last decade of the 20th century. Oh.
this happened. Okay, Mario, your pick now.
Um, Sports one.
Sports 1 for Mario. After the 2019 mosque attacks in Christchurch that left New Zealand in mourning, the city's Super Rugby team faced scrutiny not for its performance but for its name and logo due to their hinting at a series of historical conflicts of religious nature. The team kept its name but retired the sword wielding knight, unveiling a new logo later that year. Name this team, 9 letters in plural.
Crusaders.
Crusaders is correct. Indeed, Crusaders. Pat, your pick now.
Let's try Art 3, please.
R3 going for the Musketeer. Let's see. While working on the famed painting Napoleon Crossing the Alps, Jacques Louis David sought reference points for posture of the central figure and rocky terrain. An 18th century work of art located in a city more than 2,500 kilometers east of Paris helped him significantly. Created by a Frenchman, the piece is known for its heavy pedestal and its portrayal of a great ruler. What is the two-word name, excluding articles, of this artwork, which also inspired a notable literary work?
Bronze Horseman.
Is absolutely correct. Indeed, Bronze Horseman that featured Peter the Great. Ayush, your pick.
I'll try movies too.
Movies 2 for Ayush. The Jared Leto starrer Morbius features a mercenary vessel, which plays a key role when the titular lead gets his powers. Which German pioneer is this ship named after in a tribute to his 1922 work? Last 5 seconds.
I'll say Freud.
Not Freud. Mario.
Murnau.
Murnau is correct. The
Oh,
reference to Nosferatu. Mario, your pick now.
Lifestyle and culture 1.
Lifestyle and culture 1 for Mario. Which entity painted these London telephones yellow in February 2018? However, unlike its signature offering, even men could make the first call here.
Bumble.
Is absolutely correct. This is indeed the dating app Bumble. Pat, your pick.
Geography 2, please.
Geography 2 for you. What are these container vessels called? 7 letters. These ships are specifically designed to comply with certain size restrictions, allowing them to pass through something that opened in 1914. It gets its name by adding a letter to a country's name, which reflects the design constraint.
Panamax.
Is absolutely correct. It's indeed Panamax from Panama.
I'll
Ayush,
try music 1.
music 1. Dhamar is a light and romantic musical form in the Dhrupad style, set to a 14-beat tal, often portraying Krishna's playful teasing of milkmaids, which vibrant spring festival is typically depicted in Dhamar compositions.
Holy.
As simple as that. We need Holi. Mario,
Um, Sciences 2.
science is true to Mario. Jack is a family of intracellular non-receptor tyrosine kinases that transduce cytokine-mediated signals via the JAK-STAT pathway. Initially called just another kinase, what mythology-inspired five-letter name was finally chosen by scientists, as the JAKs possess two near-identical phosphate transferring domains.
Um, Janus.
Is
Janus.
absolutely correct. This is Janus kinase. Mario, your pick again.
Oh. Um, Sports 2.
Sports 2. In the Chinese game Xiangqi, what is the name given to the piece shown? Seven-letter English. Its name here is different to similar pieces in other forms of chess because China's rulers objected to their royal titles being given to game pieces. Hence, the pieces were named after the leader of the army in the battlefield.
General.
Absolutely correct. This is indeed general. Ayush, your pick.
I'll try media and N2.
Media and end 2 to Ayush. To beat the censors in separate regimes, the Paris-based Reporters Without Borders teamed up with the London-based firm Blockworks to build a library of articles which only features banned works by the likes of Jamal Khashoggi. Where is this library located, making it accessible to potentially 140 million people?
I'll
That's
say
why
the internet.
not the internet. That
This is within the game Minecraft.
that is absolutely correct. That's why it's called
Blockworks.
Blockworks.
Oh, thanks.
Indeed, Minecraft. Pat, your pick.
Geography 3, please.
Geography 3 to Pat. The flag of Comoros features four horizontal stripes, each representing one of its islands. Yellow for Muheli, red for Anzuan, blue for Grande Comore, and white for an island that remains under French administration. The coat of arms of this island includes an animal from the hippocampus genus, said to resemble the island's shape. Which island, still administered by France but often claimed by Comoros as its own, is this?
Mayotte.
That is absolutely correct. Another musketeer there is indeed Mayotte. Mario,
Science is 3.
Sanchez 3. We're also going for the musketeer. Let's see. A recent study published in the PLOS One journal details the effectiveness of the antimicrobial peptides found in the mucous membrane of a certain amphibian. These peptides not only help these animals regrow their detached limbs, but also found to be effective against multi-resistant bacteria as well as treating breast cancer, as it specifically kills cancer cells without harming healthy tissues. Which endangered amphibian is this, having the scientific name Ambystoma mexicanum?
Gila monster.
Not the Gila monster. Ayush,
I'll pass.
Pat,
Axolotl.
that is correct. Is indeed axolotl. Ayush, your pick.
I'll try literature too.
Literature too. In John Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress, the character names are often symbolic of their virtues and vices. The protagonist, on his way to the Hill of Difficulty, encounters a man who claims to be a devout Christian but turns out to be a false prophet, not practicing what he preached. What is the name of this character? 9 letters. Last 5 seconds.
Uh, I don't have a guess. Sorry. Pass.
Okay, passing to Mario,
Pass.
passing to Pat.
Hypocrite.
That is correct. So
Oh.
he's not practicing what he preached. That's why he's called a hypocrite or hypocrisy. Pat, your pick.
Ooh. Ah. History and civics, 2, please.
History and physics too. The Cuban Thaw was a normalization of Cuba-US relations from July 2015 to June 2017. Which well-known South American helped in making this happen? He took the name we know him by from the man in the picture.
Pope Francis the First.
Pope Francis is correct. This is Francis of Assisi, and thus this is indeed Pope Francis. Mario, your pick.
Sports 3.
Sports 3. Who is the only unseeded player in the Open era history to win the Wimbledon ladies singles title, having reached both the French Open and the Olympic Games finals as a teenager before that? Interestingly, she gets her sporting genes from her grandfather, František Fruck, who was a national pentathlon champion in the 1950s.
Wondersova.
Super answer there. And we get a Marketa. This is indeed Marketa Vondrousova. Ayush, your pick.
I'll try music too.
Music 2 for Ayush. Once a grand train terminal with a massive brick arch and presidential visitors, this Tennessee landmark was revived in the 1970s as a hotel named after a famous 1941 big band song. What is the 11-letter name of this terminal? Last chance,
I don't
please.
know. I'll say steam engine.
Not really. Mario
Chattanooga.
is correct. This is indeed Chattanooga, as in Chattanooga Choo Choo. Pat,
Ah, literature 3, please.
literature 3 for Pat. Flora Tristan was a 19th century South American writer considered one of the founders of feminism, who migrated to France and became the grandmother of the painter Paul Gauguin. Which writer was fascinated by Flora Tristan, considered her national icon of his country, and wrote the book The Way of Paradise about her concepts of feminism and her relationship with her grandson Paul Gauguin?
Marigo Vargas Llosa.
This is absolutely correct. This is indeed Mario Vargas Llosa. Mario, your pick.
I don't remember which ones. Lifestyle and culture too, please.
Lifestyle and culture too. An oft-repeated false etymology claims that the name of this early Davidson bike acts as a symbolic insult to Japanese motorcycles. But it has been debunked, as the name actually comes from the observation that the motorcycle is somewhat wider than other bikes when viewed head-on. What is its two-word 3-3 name, combining two controversial items used within almost 72 hours in mid 1940s?
Big boy.
Can you come again?
Big boy.
Is incorrect. Ayush?
Fat boy.
Fat boy is correct. This is indeed fat man and little boy combined. Fat boy. Ayush,
I'll try movies 3.
movies 3 for you. In the 2002 American biographical drama television film Fidel, which actor played the role of the gentleman on the right in this photograph? The photograph shows him returning from a village after treating some leprosy patients. The actor would go on to reprise the same role in a more popular work a couple of years later. The man on the right. Start the timer and zoom in the picture again.
Um, I'll try Gail Garcia Bernal.
This is a super answer. This is indeed Kate Garcia Bernal, who also played the
Hmm.
role of Che in the Motorcycle Diaries. Pat, your pick.
History and civics 3, please.
History and Civics 3 for you. In which Ecuadorian port city, also the largest city of Ecuador, did liberators Jose de San Martin and Simon Bolivar meet to discuss the future of Peru and South America in general back in 1822? This conference is considered to be a turning point in the South American independence process. The Ecuadorian Serie A club, Barcelona Sporting Club, is based in this city.
Guayaquil.
It's absolutely correct. This is the famous Guayaquil Conference. Mario,
Um, Lifestyle and culture 3.
during the height of World War II, the Allies were looking to supply explosives to Chinese fighters without the Japanese figuring out. Chemist G.B. Kistiakowski developed a bomb mixture which had a powdered texture, and the US Army had an ingenious idea of sending across the explosive as pancake mix. What was the code name given to these explosives, given that they were sent to China in the packaging material of an American brand? This brand came into controversy during 2021 in the wake of the George Floyd murder and had to rebrand itself. Last 5 seconds.
Jemimas.
Can you come again?
Jemima.
I'll prompt you once.
Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, that is correct. This is Aunt Jemima. Ayush,
I'll try media and end 3.
media and entry. Famed photographer Toyo Miyatake smuggled a lens and built a wooden camera to document life in the Japanese-American internment camps. A 2009 documentary titled Toyo's Camera tells this story. Which entertainment personality, named after the British king who was coronated in 1937, narrated it? Last 5
Hmm.
seconds.
I'll try Richard Attenborough.
Not Richard Attenborough. Mario?
George Lucas.
Not George Lucas. Pat?
I'll try George Clooney.
Not really. This has to be someone of Asian descent. This is George
George
Takei.
Takei. Oh,
Ah, yes. Yes, of course.
Pat, your pick.
I'll have music 3, please.
Okay. The novel Dear Thief, framed as a letter to a friend, is a meditative portrait of love, aging, and betrayal. It begins around 4 in the morning at the end of December in very cold weather. Interestingly, the novel features the mention of a shawl torn at the shoulder. Which musical work bearing the name of a colorful accessory inspired the novel?
Famous Blue Raincoat.
Is a super answer to finish off the grand finale.
okay. Then.
Congratulations to Pat for winning TSL 1. And congrats to you both. Super show from both of you on the grand finale.
Thanks for
You
reading.
enjoyed this season.
Well played, everyone.
Well done, Pat.
Thank you for reading. A very entertaining series. Very good stuff.